to, Quentin Tarantino is by far my favourite director, and Reservoir Dogs almost certainly my favourite film. It's interlaced with these magical shots and a really fiery script. The most magical shot throughout the whole film is this one.
Tell me more about Kevin.
I don't know. He's a cool guy. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
I might be wrong, and like I say, a lot of Quentin's work is open for discussion, and he never really gives us a solid answer to many of these questions. The reason it's even called Reservoir Dogs is still debated strongly on message boards throughout the internet. I believe this slow motion shot is an accumulation of something I call the theatrics of a lie. This is the shot that changes the fate of Mr. Orange, for even though Joe doesn't know it consciously,
You don't need proof when you have instinct.
this is the moment he works out that Mr. Orange is an undercover police officer. It's a mistake, and the mistake is rooted early on, when Tim Roth's character is being taught how to lie.
Use the commode story.
He learns to recount a story of his fictitious drug-dealing past, and he's told to remember every detail of the story.
So you gotta know all the details about the men's room. You gotta know if they got paper towels or a blower to dry your hands with. You gotta know if the stalls ain't got no doors or not, man. You gotta know if they got liquid soap or that pink granulated powdered shit they used to use in high school, remember? You gotta know if they got hot water or not, if it stinks.
However, life's not like that. This isn't really the truth about how he recounts stories, and Quentin shows us this when Sean Penny's asked for a detail in a story he is recounting later on in the film.
And now, apparently, Lady E was married to a real piece of dog shit. I mean, a real fucking animal. He used to do things to her.
Well, do things like what? What would he do? He beat her up or something?
I don't know what he did. He just did things, all right?
Mr. Orange has over-egged the pudding.
She didn't want to go to buy alone. Her brother usually goes with her, but he's in county unexpectedly.
What for?
His traffic ticket's gone warrant. They stopped him for something, found warrants on him, given the county.
And it triggers a suspicious glance from the boss of the operation. Tarantino highlights this with a slow motion of Joe predatorily staring at Mr. Orange with a malicious, murderous glance, slowed down with demonic smoke bellowing outward as if he's the devil himself. This moment isn't underlined for us, it's for the viewer to work out, and it completely passed me by the first several times I watched this. It's his attention to detail and subtle storytelling that really set his style apart from anything previously before seen in Hollywood, and it's seriously lacking in his later films. Quentin was a master, and this elusive tale about the nature of truth and lies is firmly, but almost indistinguishably embedded within this film, and I think it's one of the greatest examples of his work.